What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, the one and only Ash Brown, and this is Ash Brown Uncensored. On this program, I talk a little bit about everything. It may be pop culture related, but it's probably Ash Brown related. So you got to stay tuned to see what I'm going to talk about today. So you guys know I travel out and about, all right? My weekends are usually jam-packed with some kind of event of sorts. And as we get into summer, I am more and more busy. So I found myself in one of my favorite cities, Columbus, Georgia. Yes. And I was up at the hotel and I had to take a lift to the venue. And so I get a lot of samples and just really great stuff from different brands that I've worked with and that I have relationships with. And I always get a lot of stuff. So I have like an access, just bunches of different samples and stuff. And I had a brand that sent me this big, giant box of stuff. And it's so much stuff that I can't personally use all of it. I'm like, I feel like this is just wasteful to me to just sitting on all of this supply. So I usually will put them in a gift bag and make them look really cutesy and all that stuff. So I usually do that. And so that's what I did. And I gave it to my driver. And y'all, I have never had a driver be so appreciative to get something. The man was in tears, y'all. He was Cuban. He had been here for the last 5 years. He's here without his family, and he just kept saying, thank you. He even pulled out Google Translate to say even more how appreciative he was to get this gift. He said that he almost didn't even take my ride. And I was like, oh, thank God that you did, because you're going to help me get to the place on time. But in that moment, it just made me really recall just being kind to people. It really doesn't cost that much to be kind. Just be nice to folks. It really doesn't cost that much, if anything. And I just recall just him for the majority of the trip, because we got stuck in some traffic, and he was just so grateful. And he said a host of things to me, and I tried to record some of it, and I couldn't really get it all done, and it is what it is. But he was just saying how appreciative he was, and he just kept thanking me and thanking me. It got me to the point where it got me in my feels. I'm crying and stuff. I'm trying to just pat up my powder and pat up my foundation. But you never know what somebody's got going on. And he also said, you have no idea the type of week that I've had. And for people to not be kind and nice like you, he's like, they don't make people like you. And then I had to give all the props. And Louise, Christina are probably the biggest influences on me ever. And I just wanted to really just share this little experience that I had, because it got me in my feels. I got choked up, y'all, all right? And I was trying to get my pressed powder and touch up my eyes, but you just never know what somebody's got going on. So just flashing a smile at someone, saying hello, goodbye, greeting someone, and just saying hi. Those little things mean so much, because none of us know the type of life that people are living. We don't know what people are going through. Be one less thing that they have to worry about. Be something that they're grateful for. And that's really all I had to say for that. But I've never been so touched. Never. And I probably won't ever. Well, I don't know if I won't say never, but I was just so very appreciative of that moment. And I hope that man, that he has a fabulous summer, and that hopefully he gets to see his family sooner than later. But that's all I had to share. Anyways, I love you guys. Have a great, fantabulous, fun, and fully potential of a week, darling. Yes, have a good one. I'll let y'all later. Deuces. Be sure to follow @OneLoveAsh across social media. I'm everywhere. Instagram. That's it. Blue Sky. I'm Ash said it. Okay? Blue Sky. Bye.